Dipanjali ma'am, can you hear me? Dipanjali ma'am, can you hear me? Please unmute yourself. Dipanjali ma'am, can you hear me? Dr. Bonali Sharma ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Dr. Amit Chandra sir. Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you properly, sir. And I can also see you, sir. Dr. Dipanjali Saiya ma'am, can you hear me? Dr. Dipanjali Saiya ma'am, please unmute yourself. Dr. Dipanjali Sekia, ma'am. Dr. Dipanjali Sekia, ma'am. Please unmute yourself.
So were you saying something? I was out.
So actually, just I am confirming the mics of all the persons who are involved.
Okay, okay. Sir.
Okay, sir. Dr. Panjit Kumar Bhuya, sir, can you hear me?
I'm connected.
Dr. Panjit Kumar Bhuya, sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Bhaskar Datta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
I
Thank
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah, I have made everyone co-host, so you can mute and unmute accordingly. Sangeeta Mandal, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Sangeeta, please mute your mic.
Sir, our video is disabled, I guess.
Bhaskar, yeah, I can see you clearly.
You can see me clearly, sir.
Yes, yes.
But I can't see anyone in the
Yes, yes. Right now it is in the screen sharing mode, so it might you might be observing the banner actually. So after 5 minutes,
Yes,
it
yes.
will be visible to everyone.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, sound is not clear. Birendra sir, sound is not clear.
Yes, yes, actually I'm trying. Can you hear me now, ma'am?
Yeah, you are audible clearly.
Yeah, I'm going to share the ID and password in the group also, ma'am.
Sangeeta, are you ready? Sangeeta. Sangeeta Mandal.
Yes, she was ready. Actually, I have just checked. Sangeeta, can you hear?
She has to unmute herself itself.
Yeah, already co-host permission is given to her. I think she can unmute herself. Ma'am, we will wait another 5 minutes since participant they are joining, and then we'll start.
Kolita sir will be there, no? He hasn't joined it seems. Dr. Kolita sir will join, no? Dr. Pal?
Ma'am, Dr. Kalita sir will not join because of personal reason. So instead of Kalita sir, Dr. Brenda Pal will give inaugural speech.
Okay.
Join the particular program because resource person is in.
Yes, can we start, ma'am? Evangeline, ma'am?
Sir, yes, sir, it is audible.
No, you can start, Dr. Virender.
Yeah, we
You
can
can
start.
start. Time is.
Yes, other participants
it
will
is-
join, I think.
Yeah,
Because
they are.
resource person sir is also waiting.
Yes, we will start.
Sir, good morning and namaskar, sir. Sandraji, sir.
Yeah. Sangeeta, can you hear me? Sangeeta, please give a confirmation. Sangeeta.
Otherwise, Dipanjali, you may call her, no? Because
I
don't
already
know.
talked to her.
Okay.
But she is not responding actually. Sangeeta.
Sangeeta.
Just now, you can't
Yeah,
understand.
Sangeeta?
just give me 1 second. Now she will respond. Sangeeta? Yes,
Yes,
unmute
sir.
yourself. Yeah. Yes, sir. Now you can. Okay. Okay, now we can start now. Yeah, madam, kindly accept the participants from your end.
So I welcome all the participants who have joined the group for the program National Webinar on Patenting Business Management Systems. So with Saraswati Bandana, we want to start the program. Sangeeta, please start.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning to my respected teachers.
Good morning.
Saraswati Bandana. Ya kundendu tushara hara dhavala. Ya shubhravastra Ya Veena Varadanda Mandita Kara Ya Shveta Padmashana Ya Brahma Shuta Shankara Prabhiti Deva Sada Vandita Shama Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishe Sajadapaha Shuklam Brahma Vishara Shara Parama Madhyam Jagadapini Bina pustakadharinim abhayadam Jaitandhakarapaham Haste sphatikamadikam vidadhati Padmasane sansthitam Vande Tvam Parameshwarim Bhagavati Buddhi Pradam Sharadam Matri Pranam 1, 2, 3 Swasta. Now you can start the meeting, ma'am.
Dr. Virendra.
Dipanjali
Ma'am.
ma'am, are you there? Dipanjali ma'am? I think
Sir, can you hear me?
yes, Dipanjali ma'am. Yeah. Ma'am, please unmute, ma'am. Please unmute yourself. Ma'am, please unmute yourself. Dr. Dipanjali ma'am. Yeah, please now. Yes,
Dipanjali,
Dipanjali
please
ma'am.
unmute.
Okay. Thank you, Sangeeta, for your beautiful performance with the name of Goddess Saraswati as well as Goddess of Knowledge. Now we are moving forward. I am inviting Dr. Birendra Pal, Librarian, Koliabar College, as well as Joint Coordinator, IQSC, to deliver an inaugural speech of the program.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Dipanjali Saikia, ma'am. First of all, on behalf of our honorable principal, actually our principal sir was there to address this webinar, but due to some certain problems, he could not attend it. So he has requested me to provide inaugural speech on behalf of him. So first of all, I would like to welcome you to the national webinar on patenting business management system, which is organized by the Department of BBA, the Department of Biotechnology in association with IISc Collier College. And I would like to welcome to all the participants in this Zoom platform, as well as this program is live in the YouTube live. So also I'd like to welcome all the participants right now who are hearing in the YouTube live in the Eklavya channel of Collier College. And I would like to welcome our honorable resource person, Dr. Amrit Chandra sir, Professor, Amity Institute of Pharmacy, Amity University, Noida. Sir, we'd like to welcome you to our platform. And indeed, it is a great moment for us that this is not the first time, actually. This is the second time for us that we are going to have you in our platform. Last 1 year back also, sir, we had the opportunity to have your experience, to hear about the things which you have guided us in the last 1 year. That has really helped us, sir. So thank you and welcome to this platform, sir. I'd like to welcome all the members right now, the participants who had joined from the different corners of the state, as well as the Northeast region. Some of the participants are from Mizoram also. Some of the participants are from Nagaland also. So I'd like to welcome everyone to the platform of Collier College. And this is the first webinar in this year 2023. And this is only the starting now. We will move some other webinars also in the days to come. The topic which we have organized is really very important for us actually, because recently people might be aware that one of the faculty member, not one of the faculty member, actually 2 faculty members of our college has been granted patent on the arsenic capsule. So this is really a proud moment for us. And this is really a guiding moment for us to know more about this topic, because we are doing work in a very systematic way, but how to take our work into the marketplace, how to recognize our work, how to capture our work, this is very important. So I'd like to again thanks everyone, and I'd like to thanks the Department of BBA Biotechnology and IISc for taking the initiative for organizing this webinar, which will definitely guide us, Collier College, to move further in this stage. So thank you, and over to Deepanjali, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pal sir, for your welcome address. As Pal sir already mentioned that we are getting Dr. Amit Chandra sir for the second time. So I also personally welcome Dr. Amit Chandra sir. Namaskar sir. Good morning, sir.
Thank
for
you.
the program.
Thank you very much.
So next, I want to invite Dr. Pranjit Sharma, Dr. Pranjit Kumar Bhuya sir, President IISc, to give some important notes on IISc. Please, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Deepanjali. First of all, so good morning, everyone. Honorable speaker of today's national webinar, Dr. Amrit Chandra, IQAC, Collier College, and all the respective participants from different institutions who join in this virtual platform for this national webinar. So I, on behalf of the IISc Collier College, welcome you once again in this webinar. So I am thankful to all the faculty members of BBA and Biotechnology, Collier College, and also to the technical coordinator and joint coordinator of IQAC, Dr. Birendra Pal, Collier College, for giving me the opportunity to place few words on IISc. I am not taking much time because our resource persons are waiting. So IISc, it is the full, I think everybody knows it, the Institutions Innovation Council. It is an initiative of the MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource Development, the Government of India. And basically its purpose is to encourage the creative energy young students population, and also to encourage the faculty, the academicians, to work on new ideas and innovation and promote them to create startup and entrepreneurial ventures. For this implementation, the institution needs to create IISc council members, their roles and responsibility. The council members can be from teaching, non-teaching, and also from student community to support the council members and ISC activity. So council members are like the president, the vice president, convener, so innovation activity coordinator, startup activity coordinator, internship coordinator, intellectual property right activity coordinator, social media coordinator, etc., and the members. The ISC program is initiative of Ministry of Education through Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, shortly it is MIC, in collaboration with the All India Council of Technical Education. Actually, who can apply for ISC? The institution, those having the NAAC accreditation, or student idea club, pre-incubation or incubation center, NIRF ranking, GOV or GOV aided or funded institution and universities, they can apply. Then the institute they may proceed for the registration process, which involves a few steps. I think it is 7 steps. And after completion of the registration process, the ISC will provide a certificate for its member institute. The ISC, they have some activities. The activities may be divided into 2 groups. From my, as far as my knowledge is concerned, the one is the institution's own plan activity, and other is the ISC calendar activity. The institution own plan activity, there may be some seminars, the workshops, and some awareness program. And ISC calendar activity, it may belong to semester 1. Semester 1 again subdivided into quarter 1, quarter 3, like this semester 2, and so on. The ISC calendar activity is a pre-assigned activity, and we should go very carefully and have to upload all the records, all the records, even photographs, in the PDF format to the ISC portal. So recently, the UCT to create a submit the one's idea of innovation, there is a prototype idea which will come to the repository in the UCT portal. So UCT National Innovation Repository, as short as NIR. What are the benefits? If you register the IIC, so what are the benefits? The UCT NIR, it will support some financial support, and to get connected with the angel investors and guidance, may be eligible to be part of various support mechanisms with national innovation and startup policy of Ministry of Education, Government of India, and many more opportunities. So, so I don't take much of time. So I think it is our duty as a teacher to build and to support our young students for their innovation through IIC. With these few words, I conclude my speech, and IIC, now I hand it over to Dr. Birendra Pal. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pranjit Bhuyan, sir. Really, we are very much grateful to you for your kind presence, and it is an honor for us that you are doing a very great job and leading our team IISc for doing some innovative works with Collier College, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. So before moving to our next agenda, there is a very important announcement for the participants. Dear participants, as you already aware that we have already provided you the feedback form, and the feedback form will be open for 30 minutes after completion of the program. After 30 minutes, the feedback form will be closed. So those who are right now listening on the Zoom platform as well as in the YouTube live, the feedback link is already provided to you. So you have to fill up the feedback form after the completion of the program, which will be there for 30 minutes. Thank you. And I also request all the participants to switch on their camera so that our honorable resource person can directly interact with you, and it will be a live interaction. And now we'll be moving to our next agenda, and I'd like to invite Dr. Barnali Sharma ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, to introduce our resource person. Over to Barnali Sharma ma'am, please.
A very good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Barnali Sharma, Head, Department of Biotechnology, Collier College. On behalf of the organizing committee, I welcome you all to this national webinar. Here I'm going to give a brief introduction about our today's resource person. Dr. Amrit Chandra is a distinguished patent agent, professor and researcher who has made a significant impact on his field. He holds an impressive track record of accomplishment and has been recognized for his work with numerous awards and accolades. With a high impact factor of 100 plus, Dr. Chandra has demonstrated his expertise in his area of specialization. He has published numerous papers and articles in leading academic journals, and his work has been cited over 1600 times. Dr. Chandra is also a design thinking trainer, helping organizations and individuals to develop their creativity and innovation skills. As an authorized trainer for National Intellectual Property Awareness Mission, he is committed to promoting intellectual property awareness and protecting the rights of inventors and creators. Dr. Chandra holds a Japan Patent Office Train the Trainer certificate. As a speaker, Dr. Chandra is engaging, informative, and passionate about his work. He has a wealth of knowledge and expertise to share. He is committed to helping others understand the importance of intellectual property and innovation in today's rapidly changing world. With this, I request Dr. Chandra to deliver his lecture and share his knowledge with us. I hope Dr. Chandra will inspire and educate his listener, leaving them with a deeper understanding of critical role that intellectual property plays in our society. Over to Dr. Chandra. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Banani. It was really nice. Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome, sir. Sir, now I think you may.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Please confirm if the screen is visible.
Coming yet?
Yeah, just a minute. There is some technical issue coming, I think. 1 second. So that one presentation is there. Okay, so I will go over here. Close this. And I show my screen. So please confirm if the slide is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir, visible.
Yeah, and now
Yes,
it is
sir.
in good mode.
Sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm Dr. Amrit Chandra, and thank you very much, everyone, especially Dipanjali ma'am and Brijendra Pal sir, for inviting me to Karabai College, Kaliobar College, Assam. And it's so nice that sitting in Delhi, Noida, you can reach Assam, you can reach anywhere and interact with people and see all those different faces and everything. And it's very nice. It's a technology that has driven everyone in such a fast manner that things have become very, very small and very well connected. So it's very nice. So we'll be delivering this lecture. And so the topic for today will be patenting business management systems. So most of the time people will ask, I want to patent some pharmacy, some chemistry, some biotech work or something. But when you talk of patenting business management systems, it's an altogether a different ball game altogether. So what is a business management? So when you talk of patenting business management system, it's necessary that you safeguard your ideas. And business, as you know, it's very, very competitive. So if you don't protect your procedures in businesses, then you will not be able to fight with your rivals and your rivals will easily take over. So when we're talking of business management systems, we are not talking about the products. So suppose there is a pharma company and they have made a new drug molecule. Okay. Now the drug molecule, patenting the drug molecule is a different thing, but the way they do their business, patenting that is a different thing. Okay. So what you're doing is you are patenting your system. For example, Amazon. So they might not be making anything, but they have still patented their business method. Okay. PayPal, if you have heard about it, it's a online system where you can transact the money. Okay. So there are various platforms. Google, you have seen. Netflix, aapne suna hoga. So these all, they have patented the things, but they have not patented the product. They have patented their business methods. So an innovative and practical method of doing business needs to be protected by a particular sort of patent. So there are different types of patents. So one is technology patent, other would be design patent, then there is copyright. Okay. So there are different ways by which you can protect that. So business method patents are a class of patents that disclose and claim new method of doing business, such as e-commerce. So you can go for e-commerce patents, insurance patent, tax compliance. Okay. And companies invest in innovative systems and want to protect them to do business method patents, which can help them prevent their competitors from using their unique ideas. So as a business, if you have developed a system, okay, and suppose your employees know about the system and everything, and they leave and they go to some other company, they can tell in that company, this is the method, is how it is followed. But if you are able to protect that system, nobody else will be able to copy it. Okay. And when you talk of classification, so classification of patent, especially business method patents, comes in G06Q class, which is for administrative, commercial, financial, managerial, supervisory, and forecasting purposes. So if you go and search the patent classification system, that is IPC, you will have to search with the code G06Q. Okay. Now, what is a business management system basically? So their company's operations remain secure and efficient. Okay. So once you have a business management system, you want that your system should remain secure. Nobody should be able to hack your data or something, and it should be very, very fast. So all the employees, the inventory management, the buying, selling, payment, everything should be very well integrated into a single system. Okay. Allows for efficient tracking of resources, secure and reliable operation systems, automated tasks and procedures, and more. So a lot of procedures will be automated, like they're very routine procedures. Okay. So when the payment comes, an invoice has to be sent. Okay. So this is a very routine procedure. So why to put a person behind the machine to do all this thing? So the payment comes into the bank account gets into the system will confirm the payment has been received, invoice will be generated and sent to the customer. Okay. No issues with that. Okay. So all these things can be automated. Okay. And the company wants to be in control of whatever they are doing. Okay. So that is the main reason for doing this. So when you talk of business method patents, if you talk of different countries, okay. For example, in the business patenting has been in practice in US from 1998. So US is one of the major countries which allows you openly and very comfortably to go for a business method patent. You can go and do a business method patent in US very easily. But when it comes to India, there is a section called a section 3, okay, which restricts that you will not be able to do business patents. Okay. But what is the crux in it? How will you be able to do it if you are not able to do it? Okay. So it says that any mathematical method or business method or computer program or algorithm are not patentable. However, they are patentable if new method solves a technical problem and an apparatus or a system is developed from it. Okay. So if you say that I want to have a system in which the payment system will be very smooth, okay, or you want to have a system where people, many times what happens, they will put the items in the cart, but they will forget it. They will not remember that they have put this. Okay. Sometime they wanted to buy it, but now they don't want to buy it. Okay. So you can put a method into it. You can put a system into it saying that there's a cloud computing system, which when the person forgets put something in the shopping cart and forgets for say 2 days, a reminder will go on the second day saying that he has put something in his shopping cart. Okay. And the price has reduced or something so that he can be more tempted to buy it. Okay. So you should be able to solve a technical problem. Make technical problem bhi honi chahiye. Okay. It's not just the mere idea, and you should have some apparatus system with it. So if these two conditions are met, you can go for a business method patent. And when it comes to Europe, Europe is very strict on it. Anything like schemes, rules, and method of performing mental acts, playing games, or doing business and are not patentable in Europe. So we have two countries. US is the easiest one to go for. India is a little difficult. Europe is a complete no. So with these recent developments, patenting in business methods can be a little challenging. Okay. But it has got its own rewards. Okay. So once you have patented a BMS, that is business method system, your company gets an advantage over your competitors, and your competitors will not be able to replicate your system. Okay. So that gives you a very, very substantial long-term advantage in the business. So when you talk of business BMS, what it is basically, it is procedures that you follow in the company, the policies and the practices that you follow. Okay. So this is what you follow, and you can patent the software programs. You can patent the databases, algorithms, and other technologies that are designed to help businesses operate more efficiently and effectively. Okay. So all these things can be patented. The only thing is that you will have to prove that your invention is new and it is not obvious in the light of existing technology. Okay. So if you say that there is a credit card, and which is a flat credit card, size of a visiting card. Okay. Now you say that instead of a flat visiting card, I will make a round visiting card, or a square visiting card, something like that. Okay. So it is obvious that if a rectangular credit card can work, a square or a triangular what do you say, credit card can also work. Okay. So whatever you are doing, it should be new and it should not be obvious in the light. So new and it should be non-obvious. Okay. And one important thing is that patents are granted for specific inventions, not general ideas. So if you just have an idea that this is what it is patentable, or I can do this, I can do this. So that has to be brought into practice. You have to do something about it, and then you can go for a patent on it. So the cost, when it comes to costing, it can be expensive and time consuming, because there are a lot of Section 3D obligations which need to be taken care of. Okay. And specifically, if you talk of certain good examples where people have achieved good success, Amazon is one of them. So Amazon's, you've got a famous one-click ordering system by Amazon. That is a very, very famous thing. Okay. So what happens when you go to a cart, usually you will add something in the cart, and then you will go and do 3-4 steps, and then you will make the payment. But Amazon developed a one-click system in which you can just click buy now or something, and you directly go to the payment page, you make the payment, and the product is bought. Okay. So you don't need to add the thing in the cart, then view the cart. So it's a one-click system that they had made. They filed the patent in 1997 and got it granted in 1999. And you can easily imagine the growth and success of Amazon. Okay. So patent was one of the things, but there were other factors also. But patent, yes, it does play a major role, because it stops your competitors from copying and doing the same thing that you are doing. If you don't have a patent, anyone else can do the same things. Similarly, for Apple, you have this thing, slide to unlock. So most of the time you are seeing the mobile phones, when you swipe up, something happens. When you swipe right, left, something happens. When you swipe down, something happens. Okay. So each of these things are not just mere coincidences or technological things. They are technology, but these things are also patented. Okay. And when one company is buying a technology from the other company, you are getting a patent, you are getting a royalty on the thing. Okay. So if you are able to develop anything of this sort of thing, along with, in combination or in coordination with any of your IT or CSIT, computer science or IT friends, then it is going to be a real advantage. Okay. So the world is changing, and it's changing very, very fast. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, everything is coming. So if you say that I'm a management guy and my role is just HR, or my role is just finance, okay, or just marketing, then the things will not work. Okay. Artificial intelligence has come into HR, artificial intelligence has come into finance, the taxation, billing, all these things are automatically happening. AI has come into marketing, as a lot of data is collected from the people, analyzed by artificial intelligence, and intelligent outputs are given that this has to be done. Okay. So at some time in your life, in your career, you do plan to make friends with students who are from other backgrounds like computer science or health sciences, biotech, or whatever it is, because you, at some point in your life, you have got a very, very long career. Your career has not even started. Okay. So at some time you will be required to integrate with different people. So you should have connections connections with all the different sort of people that you can make. So at least 1-2 friends in each department you should have. Okay. Similarly, Google's page rank thing is very important. As a technology that they patented in 98, filed in 98, got it granted in 2001. Now, what does page rank do? When you Google something, whatever you see on the first page is the main page. How many times would you have gone to the second page, third page, fifth page, or the 10th page? I think hardly ever you would have gone. Hardly once in a year you would have gone to page number 2 when you did not find anything on page 1. Okay. So Google's page rank algorithm again is a very, very unique thing. They have got a combination of different things. They will find out which researches are most relevant and come up with that. Okay. Next is Netflix. Another example of patented business management system is Netflix. Okay. So during COVID times, a lot of students and families, they switched over to Netflix, and Netflix got a patent for this recommendation engine. They filed a patent in 2000 and got a patent in 2006. Now, what does this thing do? So if you're watching, say, Amitabh Bachchan's movie, okay, you will see all Amitabh Bachchan's movie coming on the recommendation list. Okay. So if you like watching, say, action movies, okay, so all of your recommendation list of movies will consist of action movies. Okay. So that is how Netflix captures your area of interest, what kind of movies you want to see. And then it shows you all those movies only of that particular kind. Okay. So again, a very important thing to boost your business, keep your customers engaged with the content. Again, another important program is Salesforce. So once you go into the market tomorrow, you will find this software is a very, very popular software in the market. Okay. So what it does is basically it is CRM, that is customer relationship management. Okay. Right from generating leads, capturing leads, to converting them to hot prospects and converting them to clients, managing their billing system, their entire journey from finding the lead to converting the customer, and after sales, customer service, everything. Okay. So this entire procedure, how you manage it is very difficult. So if you are one person and one client, you can easily converse him. So if you are a single person and there are 10 clients, you can still manage. But suppose there are lakhs of customers and thousands of employees who have to manage these customers. Okay. So you cannot say that this employee will manage these 100 people. Okay. Sometimes that employee may go on leave. So who will manage those 100 customers? Okay. So you need a very integrated and a crucial customer relationship management software. So Salesforce does that, and no doubt it is the leading CRM software company in the world today. Okay, so they filed a patent in 2002, got it granted in 2006, and they are hugely successful. And the service that they provide is called as SaaS. Okay, it is called as software as a service. So it is not a hardware, it is not a program that will be installed on your laptop. Okay. Because what the world had seen, what corporates have seen, that if they give a software which is being installed on your laptop, somewhere or the other, people will find ways to make duplicate copies of it. So what they're giving it software as a service. You go to the internet, use it over there, and close it. Next time when you want, you have to go to the internet through your login ID, password, and use it. So there is no installation on your laptop. Another very important thing is PayPal. Okay, so usually what happens when you have to transfer money, especially international money. So what happens? You will have to deposit the money in your bank. The bank will coordinate with the bank in US. The US bank will coordinate with the SWIFT account. Okay. And then SWIFT account will coordinate with another bank of that particular company. And then that bank will connect with the actual customer. So there are 5 steps when transferring money from India to US or US to India. Okay. But with PayPal, what happens? It's a very secure system. Okay. They have developed a technology whereby using your email ID, you can create an account. It's free of cost. And you will be charged only when you are sending money or receiving money. Okay. And sending and receiving money to friends and relatives is free. But if you're sending or receiving money for business purpose, there are some charges. Okay. So again, this is a very, very good technology. And they got this system patented. Okay. And again, they are leading players in the world today. Now, Intel Inside has got a very different story. Intel Inside ka aapne logo suna hoga. You must have heard this, seen this logo. You must have, when sometimes if you would have opened your computer, you would have seen the motherboard. On the motherboard, on the Intel chip, this Intel Inside logo is stuck. Okay. Now, this is not a patent basically, but this is a trademark. Okay. So they got this trademark in 1992. Okay. And this Intel Inside trademark logo. And on the computers, they used to stick this particular thing, Intel Inside. And it became such a huge branding and everything that when you see a laptop, suppose you are buying a Lenovo laptop or a HP laptop, okay, you will never realize who the processor is, what the processor is made up of. Okay. But when Intel came up with this particular thing and they started sticking the sticker on the laptop, now you came to know that yes, my laptop is using an Intel chip inside it. Okay. And that is how Intel made its brand. Okay. What are the competitors of Intel? Well, you must have heard about AMD processors. Okay. They are again a very good processors, very comparable to Intel. Okay. So now AMD is also putting their AMD inside stickers. Okay. But since Intel started long way back, they have built a very, very huge brand value for themselves. Similarly, you must have, if you have a Google phone, you must have seen Android apps to Play Store. And if you have Apple, you must have seen Apple's App Store. Okay. Now, App Store, again, it is a file for a trademark of App Store in the name 2008, and it was granted in 2010. And this App Store, again, is a brand name or a trademark which nobody can use as such. Okay. So they got this particular thing, this IPR rights on their name. Similarly, there's a company called as Blackboard. Okay. They provide education support system and method for conducting a course or instructions. Okay. So again, they got a patent for it. They were challenged by Desire to Learn, and they won the court case. Then it was again challenged, and they lost the court case. Okay. But overall, Blackboard used these 2 major patents for building its brand and reputation. So patenting business management software can be a valuable strategy for protecting innovative ideas and staying ahead of competitors. However, it is important to carefully consider the benefits and challenges before pursuing a patent. So when it comes to intellectual property, okay, so we have been talking about patenting everything. So it is an intellectual property. So aapki property to is like a house or a car or a jewelry. How is it similar? So when you buy a house, you will search which area you have to buy. And what is the cost of the land? What is the cost of furnishing? What is the cost of material and everything? And then you will buy the best car or the best house. Similarly, when you go for a patent, you will have to search which is the best area where I can go and get a patent. Okay. So not all areas are patentable, but you have to find, yes, this is the patentable area. Then you have to do a searching. You will have a lot of data. Out of that, you have to find out the diamond which is the core area where you want to patent. And these are the websites from which you can search, like patents.google.com is a very, very popular site. Invention has got the same 3 criteria: novelty, inventiveness, and applicability. If it is not published anywhere, not known to anyone, it is called as novel. But for inventiveness, it should be non-obvious to a person. So you cannot say that I have this, you have this, so the color is different, so my invention is patentable. No. It should be non-obvious. It should have technical advantage. So your system should be fast, more efficient, less errors. All those things should be there, or it should provide an economic significance, better ease of doing things. Okay. So, and there are special sections of provision 3. Okay. And when you go for filing, these are the forms and fees that you need to fill. So there is fees of form 1 is 1600. Form 2 is mandatory. That is the main crux of the invention. So, but there's no fees for it. Form 3 and 5 have no fees. Form 9 has got 2500 fees. So with this filing of Form 9, your patent application will be available on the Government of India website within a month. Otherwise, it will take 18 months. Okay. Then you go for a request for examination. This will cost you 4000 rupees. If you have a patent agent, there will be Form 26 and there is no fees for it. Okay. So when you file an application on the Government of India website, Patent Office website, it will show like this, like filed, ready for publication. Once it is published, it will become green and it will show awaiting request for examination. When you pay the examination fees, then or when you gets published, then it will show like this. A journal will come, which is published on every Friday, and this is how your abstract will look like. And this is published in 18 months. If you go for early publication, it will be published in 1 month. This is how it will look on the Government of India website. Your name, your title, and all those things. So once your examination is filed, it will be showing FER issued, reply not filed. Okay. So again, it will show under examination. Okay. So FER reply has to be filed within 6 months. This is how the format of FER response comes. So there are 6 months. You can extend it by 3 months by paying additional fees. And once you file the request for examination and everything is conducted, then it will show disposed grant application and it will show the patent number. Initially, it will show you the patent number, application number, which is a 12-digit number. Then it will show you a 6-digit patent number. Okay. This is how the patent grant certificate looks like. The publication looks in the white color, the grant looks in the blue color. Okay. And this is how your full details will come on the e-register, the date of grant and everything. This is how the certificate looks like. If you go for international patents, they will have different colors, combinations, and everything. This is South Africa patent, how it looks like. There are other things like designs, copyright, and trademark, which can again be done for businesses. Okay. So designs, ever thought that you can patent a car? No. But yes, if you are able to make a design of a new car, you can get a design registration on your name. Okay. If you can design a new mouse, a mobile phone, or your watch or a smartwatch, anything that you can design, it could be a crockery, jewelry, accessories, whatever you want. If you are able to design it, you can get a patent on it. Okay. So it could be for a glassware, a bathroom soap dispenser, mask, cycle, watch, sofa, anything which you can see, touch, that is a component of design is there, and yes, you can get a patent on that. Okay, a cup set, sofa set, jewelry set. Okay, so this is the procedures. There are 4 offices where you can file. So Assam lies in Kolkata office. So your applications will go to the Kolkata office. If you file physically, there are options to file online also through digital media. So there you can sit in the house, or you can hire a patent agent and you can file it through them. The application fees is just 1000 or 4000 rupees. So if you're an individual, the fees is 1000. If you are a university, then 4000 will be the fees. Okay, so these are the details which has to be provided: your name, address, nationality, legal status, and all these things. And you will have to have the drawings. Now, how the drawings will be there? Okay, so the drawings will be in this manner. Okay, so this is the perspective view. So everything, the entire drawing can be seen in the perspective view: front view, back view, right, left, top, and bottom. Okay, so these are the ways in which the drawings have to be made. So once you make these drawings, it's good. You can use one of your friends who is good in CAD CAM or something, or otherwise what you can do is you can use your like if you tell us, if you explain me, this is the drawing that I want, you draw a rough sketch on the paper. We have designers who can make the drawings as required. Okay. And it can be for an instrument, it can be for a mopping device or a cycle or anything. It can be for an autoclave, it can be for a grass cutter, for an equipment, anything that you can think of, you can get a design. So you can get a design in India also, you can get a design outside also, India also. So this is a UK design patent certificate. Okay. And when it comes to copyrights, it is one of the things that you can very, very easily do it. You MBAs and students, you are very famous for writing very, very good case studies and everything. So you can write a case study. Okay. So the important thing is that it should be original. It should be fixed. Fixed means if you just have a thought that this could be this, then it is not copyrightable. Okay. But if you put it on paper, if you type it and you put it on paper, then it becomes fixed. Okay. And it should have creative content. Some creative content means it should be at least have 1 to 2 pages minimum. Okay. It can be like 10 pages, 100 pages, no problem. But at least it should be some amount of creativity should be there. Okay. So if that is, these 3 criteria are met, then your copyright will be granted. So copyright can be for literary work. It can be for artistic work, for drama. It can be for music. It can be for sound recordings. It can be for films that you make. Okay. So all these things can be copyrighted, and copyright gives you 2 rights, one economic right and one moral right. Okay. So even if you sell your copyright for economic, means for financial gain, okay, that does not end your moral rights. So whenever you are selling, then also your moral rights are there, and whosoever is using your work, they have to cite or mention your name over there. So even in movies, you must have seen casting comes along, casting is there. So all those people have sold their rights to the company, but still they retain their moral rights. Okay. So there are different types of rights that is there. The fees for copyright is very low. It's just 500 rupees for artistic work, 2000, sound recording 2000. And if you're making a film, then it will be 5000. This is how a copyright certificate looks like. Okay. So a copyright application is filed, there's formality check, waiting period. So waiting period will be something around 6 months, then it will be scrutinized. And once it is okay, then you will get a grant. Okay. So these are the various symbols that you have seen on copyright thing. So CC crossed means there is no restriction of any kind. And just by putting copyright symbol, you have full copyrights. Okay. So nobody can sell, use or reuse or modify your content, even if you have just put this C mark on your copyright thing. Okay. When it comes to trademarks, as everyone knows, they provide you a goodwill. Okay. So MACD, Coca-Cola, Columbia, Adidas, all these are famous trademarks. Okay. They should be distinctive and they should be acquired. Okay. So it means if you are using Apple as a brand or as a trademark for your vegetable shop, then you will not get the trademark for a vegetable shop or a fruit shop or a juice package. Okay. But if you are using Apple for electronics, if you're using Apple for cars, if you're using Apple for any other thing like furniture or something, yes, you will get a trademark of Apple for those particular things. Okay. So until the trademark is registered, you can write TM, but once it is registered, you can write R in circle. Okay. These are 4 brands of Bisleri. These are 4 bottles of which say Bisleri, Bisleri, Brisleri. So only one of them is correct. The third one is correct, and the rest all of them are fake names. Okay. So. And then there is a right, which is called geographical indicators. You are from Assam. So Assam has got a lot of rich heritage like Assam tea and all those things. Now, Assam tea is not just Assam tea because it is growing in Assam. Assam tea is a geographical indication. It has been granted the rights by the government of India to use Assam tea on a particular thing. So if a tea is suppose grown in Darjeeling or it is grown in some other area, that tea cannot be called as Assam tea because Assam tea is only the tea which is grown in Assam. Okay. Similarly, Kanchipuri sari, Ratlam save, Darjeeling tea, Makrana marbles, and so all these have their own trade names. Okay. So small quiz: can you identify the brand names in this? Students, can you identify the brand name in this? You can identify the brand name and mention in the chat box. Or if
Amul,
you're
sir.
on, if you are
Amul.
on YouTube, you can mention it on YouTube also.
Amul, Pepsi. Student, please. Participants.
Yes, Asim Kanwar is
Sir,
saying.
they are writing in the sub box. Pepsi,
Okay.
Amul, like that.
Daisy is saying Amul. And Sahil is saying Lux.
Okay.
Pamtham is saying Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Then someone is telling Dettol as well as Lux.
Yes.
Vinita said
Yes, so-
Lux.
Yeah. So this is the answers.
Babul.
Amul is correct.
Babul.
है ना? You have Tata, Lux, Dettol, Babool, Bata, है ना? Link, Pepsi, Cadbury's. Okay, so very nice. So in these four things, what will be the IPR? In a painting, in a sculpture, in the electronic gadgets, in Bisleri, and in this bottle of Coca-Cola.
Student, please write in the chat box or
We have
ask.
studied patent, you have seen copyright, trademark, geographical indicators, and designs. 5 things. Okay. So which of these 5 things will come? In the painting,
Participants, please.
and so in painting, it can be copyright. Okay.
Copyright.
Sculpture, it can come under
Design.
copyright also and design also. Okay. And electronic gadgets, that will have,
Trademark.
yeah, that will have trademark. The Apple logo will have the trademark. The technology will have patent. Okay. The design of the mobile phone, every phone is different. Okay. So the design of the mobile phone will have design patent. Okay. The word Bisleri, it will have a trademark.
Trademark.
And this bottle of Coca-Cola with Coca-Cola label.
Trademark as well as design.
Yeah, so the Coca-Cola will have trademark and the design of the bottle, the lines, they different shape. So that will have a design patent. Which type of IPR protects the paintings painted by artists? So it is copyright. Okay. What protects the intellectual property created by a fashion designer? So fashion designer designed some nice lehenga, nice kurta, okay, or something. So what kind of a protection will they get?
Participants, please participate actively. Design, I think, sir.
Yes, exactly. It will be design. Okay. What protects the advanced disc brake of a bike by the inventors? So bike has got this braking system. So they developed new braking system. So that will be covered under
Design.
design
Okay,
also and patent also. Design the outer look,
Technology.
but more of a technology part. So patents. Okay. Which of these is a geographical indication? BMW, Nagpur Orange, ironing machine with steam, PlayStation, World Wide Web.
Nagpur Orange, sir.
Nagpur Orange.
Nagpur Orange, exactly. Yes. Just like the Assam tea, Darjeeling tea, Nagpur Orange. Okay. What does the trademark protect? An invention, the work of art, logos, names, and brands, or a secret formula? Trademark will protect the
Logos, names, and brands, I guess, sir.
yes,
Logos,
logos,
names,
names,
and
and
brands.
brands. Exactly. Yes, sir. Very correct.
Is Dipankar Nath also writing in the chat box, sir?
Yeah, Asim Konwar is also saying logos. Sangeeta, ma'am is Sangeeta ji is saying logos. Yes. How long can a patent last? The tenure of the patent is
20 years.
from the date of filing. Okay. Yes. If you write an original story, what type of intellectual property gives you the right to decide who can make or sell the copies of your work? If you're writing a story, a case study or something, or a project report, what can you go for? You can go for a
Copyright, sir.
copyright, GI, patent,
Copyright.
design.
Copyright.
Yes. You can go for a copyright. Yes. Imagine a cricketer sets up his own company to sell his own range of clothes. What type of intellectual property can he use to show that the clothes are made by his company? He will use copyright, GI, patents, designs, trademarks. So he has made, like you have the Shah Rukh Khan
Trademark.
brand, you have Hrithik Roshan brand and all those things, no? Dhoni brand, all those things. So how will they protect their name?
Anuradha told in a Sandbox design. Sankha Pranat trademark.
Yeah.
I think
So
sir, design and trademark both.
yeah, so it will be, he's saying that to show that the clothes are made by his company. Okay. So for that, he will use trademark. Okay. And if he has made a designer cloth, which is entirely different. So if you're making a normal shirt, then there's nothing. But if you're making a designer shirt, then you can go for design patent also. But for company name, he will use trademark. For design or the look and feel of the cloth, he will use the design patent.
Okay, sir.
If a company develops a new technology that improves the main product, what type of intellectual property can they use to stop others from copying their invention? New technology. So what will you use for technology?
Sajad Alam told in a Sandbox patent.
Yes, it is patent.
Rishikesh Kalita. Everyone is saying patents.
Yes, it is patent. Very right. तो आपको समझ में आया कि क्या हो रहा है, ठीक है ना? So points to remember: first protect, then publish. So it's better that you first file for a patent, provisional or complete, before you going for publication. And these rights are territorial. So if you file a patent in India, you get rights in India. Okay. Registration is done by the sovereign authority, that is the government of India. So this is not by any private person or anything. You are getting the patent published in a government of India website. So that is a very, very big thing. Okay. Right for limited period of time, like 20 years or 15 years for design. No automatic relief. So if there is someone who infringes your patent, you have to file a case. Okay. And renewal fees has to be patented, and appointment of patent agent is not compulsory. Applicants can file themselves also these applications. Okay. So patent validity 20 years, design 10 years plus 5 years. Trademark is indefinite. Every time you can keep renewing it for 10 years. Again, GI is infinite, and copyright is the strongest one. You have author life. So if a 20-year person writes something and lives for 100 years, so 80 years to wo ho gaye, plus 60 years after his expiry, after his death. Okay. So that is life of the author plus 60 years. Okay. And these designs, trademarks, copyright can be applied by any individual or by the university or a combination of both. Okay. GI has to be applied by an association. Okay. So if there is something particular in Assam, which you think that it is only particular to Assam and you want a GI for it, then you have to make an association for it, apply through the association, and then get the GI on it. And with this, I thank you very much, and I invite you for your questions. Okay. Questions are very, very important, because if you ask questions, that gives you a lot of insight, clears a lot of doubts and everything. Okay. So on the top, I saw one of the questions from Dipankar Naji. So he says, sir, can the formula of making a product be patented, and under which category will it fall? Yes. So if you're making a formula, I mean that it is a composition. मतलब आप कुछ दो तीन चीजों को मिलाकर इनको product बना रहे हो, ठीक है? So that can be patented under patents. Okay. And if you are synthesizing a new chemical compound, then that can also be patented.
Sir, there is another
Is
question.
there any other questions, or like how will they ask questions?
Sahil Roy, sir, he's asking that how does the Google page algorithm work actually?
Google
page algorithm is working. What is the procedure actually?
So Google Pay is using the APIs provided by the government of India for UPI transactions, basically. So UPI is a very, very path-breaking concept, and it is applicable only and only in India right now. Okay. No other country is using it. and it has become so popular in India that when foreigners come to India and they don't have this Indian mobile number or a UPI, they find themselves in a big problem that they are not able to transact with people. Most of the time, everybody asking that you send UPI. So so government will provide APIs to different platforms like PayPal, GPay, and everyone to use their thing. Okay.
Okay, sir, another question from Dipankar Nath. He's asking that, sir, can the formula of making a product be patented under which category it will fall?
Yes, sir. Any composition that you are making, be it for drugs or food or whatever it is, it can be patented under patent thing.
Sir, yeah, already sir has told about Google Page actually algorithm. Sahil, yeah, you can ask your question directly, Sahil. I will unmute you. Sahil, please. I will unmute you.
As well as Sankha Pranat, you ask directly to sir.
Sahil, are you there? I'm unable to find him. Ma'am, pardon, what is the name? You have just told me. Sankho.
So Google Page
Pranat
algorithm.
Hazarika.
So you are asking about
Sankha
Google Page
Pranat.
algorithm. Okay. He's asking about Google Page. Okay. Sahil. So Google Page, what they will do, you must have heard something called as SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. So what Google Page will do is they know how many people are visiting a particular website, how long they are staying, which pages are they going to, how many other websites are directing to that particular content, and that particular content is referring to how many other contents. Okay. So all this system is captured by the Google software, and based on this particular thing, the Google ranks the pages. So if there is a good informative page, people are coming to that particular page, staying there for a very long time, okay, reading the entire content. So Google will get the feedback, yes, that this page has got a lot of information and I should keep this page on the top for the benefit of my users, which are people like you and me. So that is how it will bring the content from back page to the front page. Okay. So the more the page is used, the more the keywords they find. So they will find keywords. So suppose if I have a page on, say, best MBA college in Assam. Okay. So when you put best MBA college in Assam, you will find a list of colleges. Okay. So now which college will come on the first page? Which college will come on the second page? The college which has got a lot of information on MBA. Okay, so there are testimonials which say that, okay, I did my MBA from here, KC College, and I got very good marks and placements over here. Okay, so the more number of times MBA or management is mentioned in the page, the higher the Google will rank it. Okay, and this method Google keeps on changing because people also keep getting smarter and smarter. So अगर आपको लगता है best है, तो आप पूरे page में best MBA लिख दोगे. So that will not lead you to the Google SEO ranking page. Okay.
Yes, sir. One question is from Sankha, that how every QR code is different and is it under design? Sir, are you there? I think there is a problem. Sir, Dr. Amrish sir, are you there, sir? Yeah, he has left, so he'll join again. Just give us 5 to 10 seconds. Yeah. The Pankaj is asking, sir, it is mandatory for a product to be innovative to get patented, as I have seen startup getting patent for which making a diagnostic kit, which is not an innovative product, however, solving a problem. So it's a good question, Dipankar.
There is electricity problem in Noida.
Okay,
Sir.
okay. No, yeah,
Sir,
yeah.
there is electricity problem in the Noida. Just now, resource person called me and told that
Okay.
there is no electricity in Noida. So there is a problem in continuing the program.
Yeah, let us wait for a few minutes. Definitely he will join. Yes, one participant was asking the paper, Rishikesh, that can a research paper be patented? If yes, then what will be the type of that patent? So definitely our sir will take this answer and read and basically the research papers, all these things are under copyright actually. Whatever like books and research papers falls under copyright. So it is a kind of intellectual property right of the author. So basically whenever you write something, automatically your copyright is with you. Whenever you are submitting a paper to publishers, he will give you a copyright form that whether you want to transfer this copyright to the publishers or whether the copyright will be retained by the author. So this is the means this is actually understanding between the author and the publisher. So participants, one important announcement that we will share the feedback form. Already the feedback form is shared with you. Just after the completion of the program, that means after the vote of thanks, we will open the feedback form link. So you're kindly requested to submit your feedback form within the 30 minutes time. Thank you, Rishikesh. Thank you. Yeah, let us wait, and if it is not, then we have to sum up. Yes, Sahil is asking a question, sir, how can we search for invention that have already been patented? Yes, Sahil, it's a common and very eagerness question actually we can say, because I too am agree with you that where to find the information which has already been patented. Yes, that's a very, very important question, Sahil. So Dipanjali ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So I think
Yes, sir.
already.
We can go for vote of thanks.
Okay. So really, it was a very wonderful season, and it was a very actually informative actually. So on behalf of Kaliabar College, I'd like to especially thanks our honorable resource person, Dr. Amrit Chandra sir, Professor, MIT Institute of Pharmacy, MIT University Noida, for giving his very valuable and wonderful time and lightening us with some of the very important aspects of intellectual property, like how a business can take a model of patent like Netflix, the Google. Then also he have described about the PayPal, which we are using generally. Then Intel inside the trademark, he is observing the trademark, which is really whenever we see a computer, we see the trademark actually. Then he has also described about the copyright aspects, which Dipankar has also asked the questions like research paper and all. We have also known about the geographical indication, and he has also described about the Assam tea, how the Assam tea got a GI, how other teas are not accompanied with it. So really, sir, we are very much thankful to you. And now I'd like to invite our next agenda speaker, Bhaskar Dutta, Assistant Professor from the Department of BBA, to offer the bottom thanks. Over to Bhaskar. Bhaskar, please.
Thank you, Birendra sir. Our research person, Dr. Amrit Chandra sir has given very valuable speech about intellectual property rights and patenting business management information. He has specifically mentioned about safeguarding the business ideas from the competitors. He has also mentioned some methods regarding patenting businesses in US, India, and Europe, procedures, policies, and practices of patenting. And he has shared some unique ideas regarding some of the important companies like Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Google Page, etc. So this was really very fruitful, and it has really helped us to gain innumerable knowledge. And at last, I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. Amrish Chandra sir, for delivering his speech. I would also like to thank our principal sir, Dr. Uttam Kumar Borwa, for coordinating and collaborating in every aspect of this webinar. He has financially and mentally supported us very well. This is the reason why we are able to make this webinar a successful one. I would also like to thank Dr. Dipanjali Saikia ma'am and Dr. Birendra Pal sir for coordinating and collaborating very well, technically handling the system, and Dr. Dipanjali Saikia ma'am for coordinating with the resource person and making the event a successful one. I would also like to thank our IIC Koliabor College President sir, Dr. Pranjit Kumar Bhuiya sir, for giving valuable inputs about IIC. I would also like to thank HODs, coordinators, and other faculty members of Department of PBA and Department of Biotechnology for their collaboration throughout the program. At last but not the least, I would also like to thank the participants, including faculty members, research scholars, and students who were very active during the session and who have very well collaborated the program. Also the participants who are watching the session through YouTube live session. So I would also like to thank them. So this is all about what I would like to say, and over to Virendra Pal sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaskar Datta, for offering the vote of thanks. We'd like to also thankful to you for working hard day and night for making this program a success. So thank you. And before winding up the program, we'd like to share the WhatsApp number of our resource person, sir. He has already communicated this information that if you have any query, you can directly contact with our honorable resource person. You can see on the screen the number of our honorable resource person 0997 111 7009, Dr. Amrish Chandra sir. So if you want to connect with him, you may contact him through WhatsApp. So I think it is visible now, Dipanjali ma'am.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah. So participant, please note down this number. And now we are coming to the end part of our program. And before winding up, I'd like to again inform you all that already the feedback link is open. So participants are requested to fill up the feedback form. And at 11:55, we will close the feedback form. So for 30 minutes, the feedback form will be open. And I'd like to thank to all the viewers right now who are listening to us in the YouTube live. Thank you for giving your valuable time, listening us and learning something which will give some innovative idea in the future. Thank you. Before winding up, I request all the participants, please switch on your camera. We will take a screenshot of the moment. Dear participants, please switch on your camera and come closer to the screen. Dear participants, please come closer to the screen. Switch on your camera. मैं सबको request करूँ जो अपना लोग कैमरा ऑन कर लो. आप सभी लोग अपने कैमरा को ऑन कर लीजिए. Yes. I can see Dipankar, I can see Renju ma'am, Radha ma'am, Tritimay Boro. Then we can see our Pranjit sir, Vidya Singh, Rompar, Sumit Roy, we can see Binod, we can see Asim, we can see Mukaram Ahmed, we can see. So lots of participants. So it's a very, very, very great moment for all of us. And just we'll take a screenshot with a smiling face. So Sangeeta, please switch on your camera, Sangeeta. Sangeeta, please switch on your camera if possible. Yes. So 1, 2, 3 with a smiling face. So give me a second. I'll just capture the moment by saving these photos. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. It is taking some time. Yes. I will take a full screen of the view and we will wind up again. So thank you everyone for giving your valuable time and joining the platform of national webinar at Koliabar College. Special thanks to the Department of BBA, Department of Biotechnology and ISSC for taking the initiative. Thank you everyone. Have a nice time ahead. Thank you. As a technical host, I declare this program was end. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.